Taylor, can you talk about back here
Hey. Oh.
the bond that you're gonna share with Rob and Kristen as time goes by, no matter what happens, no matter who goes down what path? Can you talk about how you guys are bonded now and how you see that going forward?
Yeah. Um, that's the biggest thing I'll take from this is those relationships. Uh, we we're so close right now. They're some of my best friends, and that that won't go away at all. It'll be more difficult because we don't have the excuse to spend months and months and day after day with each other. Um, but our friendships will go on forever, and I find it so amazing that this cast meshed so well and like got along so well, and it really we are so thankful for that. I mean, we have a blast every time we film these movies, every time we promote them, and I really think that's like a miracle. It was an amazing experience, and those relationships that are going to be the biggest thing that I'll take from it.
Hi, Taylor. Can you talk a little bit about the scene where you have to wolf out in front of
Oh boy.
Bella's father? Was that as funny to film as it was to watch? And
Yeah, it
also,
actually was pretty funny in person. It was I I love Billy Burke to death, and he's one of the coolest people alive. So it was uncomfortable for me. I mean, it's always uncomfortable when I have to take my shirt off or something, because I'm always the only one doing it. Like everybody's in the weather conditions we film in, everybody's bundled up in like 7 layers, and I'm the only one in jean shorts. So it's awkward to begin with, but yeah, that was a new one, and I think the pants came off with that one too. Um, but it was a funny scene. I was so nervous to film it because it was written so hilarious. I wanted it to come across that way. So I hope it does. But it was a blast to shoot.
Hey Taylor, over here.
Hello.
Hi. Speaking of that wig, what did you do with it after? Was it a ritual burning or?
It's a regret I have because they did. It, every time an actor finishes a movie, you have a picture wrap and everybody claps for them, and it's this big thing. When the last scene I filmed with the wig, I took it off and they picture wrapped my wig. They were like, "All right, that's a franchise wrap on Jacob's wig," and everybody knew how much I hated that thing, so everybody was so happy for me. And they asked me, they were like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "No, get that away from me." So, and I told them that they could burn it. And now looking back on it, of course, I'm like, man, I should have kept that thing. But no, it's those. I don't have fond memories of that wig.
Taylor, over here. Can you talk a little bit about when Bella's character decides to kick your butt when she finds out what's going to happen, and also what to date has been your strangest encounter with a Twilight fan?
Um, that scene is probably my favorite in the movie. It was just, I mean, that was a fun scene to shoot, and to see Kristen that way was incredible. That scene's just, it's hysterical, and it's a completely different side of Jacob that we've never seen before. It's the first time we see Bella like that, and the visual of Kristen chucking me around the back. She had a lot of fun with it. Um, and I did as well. But that scene, I love that scene, and it came together. In the book, it was so awesome, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's great. And then Encounter. Man, it's tough to choose one. The weirdest. I you know I wouldn't call it weird, but I find this one baffling that somebody would want to do this to themselves. So when we're at like signings and stuff, and it's kind of crazy and madness, and you're like everybody's throwing Sharpies at you, and they have things for you to sign. Sometimes they just want you to sign their body parts, so they'll just be like, sign my arm or something. You just sign whatever they throw at you. So I signed this girl's arm. I signed a lot of people's arms, but this one in particular, and I remember signing her arm. And then the very next day, somebody a family member or something shot me an email, and it was a link to this girl. She had my signature tattooed to her arm the next day, and I'm like, man, that's like dedication. And I'm sorry you did that. I so I don't know. I mean, people these fans are passionate, and they continue to blow my mind every single day.